They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Here he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats offense will have the opening possession of the game. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing. So much versatility. Good luck.
They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Bootleg and rolling out. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds his big tight end. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense has the ball for the first time. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early.
Breaks into the open. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. QB got it himself. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 10. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw in 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going to take off. Finds space on the right. Oh, what a cut! And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this defense, they were ready for that 3rd down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming, did a great job, aggressive, downhill, went and got it, got the tackle for a loss, forcing the 4th down.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Now the play fake. Right on the money. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Steps away. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecock.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Gives it to the back on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A loose pick. The end zone, and the defense is all over it. A fumble recovery for a touchdown.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
It's complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Lost to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, South Carolina. He got a step and just dusted the field. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em. And they hooked a W in this one. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quick release by the QB. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Takes the handoff. It's Miranda. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. It'll be 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Caught in the backfield. It's Miranda. No siree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's got it. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Swings it out to his running back. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. On the move at the 30. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Gamecocks are marching down the field. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Kentucky will be forced to punt. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, South Carolina! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll give it to the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Special teams coming through the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had...
To the end zone, and it's picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes the catch down the right side. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Now they'll try the right side. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Right back to the well. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia.
The Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he's going to bring this one out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Look out, he's got room. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. They're going to run it to the right. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Slings it downfield. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the
rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angle.
He lets it fly. Got it in stride inside the 20. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. I'm not sure what kind of vexing and magic they're trying to conjure up here, but sending out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Punt is on its way. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, better look out. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. The give out of the gun. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it on the read. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Gamecocks are on the move. The give to the batter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're
going for it all. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't.
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll do it himself. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. 3rd down play from the gun. Grabbed over the middle. It's Akbar. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. At midfield, he's got room. Right down the gut of the field.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught over the middle. It's Akbar. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. Rides the back and leaves it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt hits ground in the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Gamecocks just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Well, jet sweep pass. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The Gamecocks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
The kick is on its way. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Had to get rid of it quickly. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, Dave. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went...
Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Burr. Quickly complete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Harvey. Working that left side now. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Myers on the move. Wide open downfield. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll leave it with him. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Wants to throw on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle. It's Irvin. Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. They'll be stopped, but not before.